Alright, y'all, we got this thing cleaned up good enough. It don't have to be perfect. There ain't nothing about this thing perfect. So, I ground me off a spot down here. Well, down here. It's where I could attach the ground cable down there, and I should be able to grab it anywhere up in here. You can see it's still covered in dirt. But whatever. It was out in somebody's backyard for the last little while. I watch a lot of different welders on YouTube, of course, and one of them I watch is, I'm not going to clean up the rest of this table. I wanted to do it all at once, but I'm not going to clean up the rest of this table right now because Making Mistakes with Greg he put up a video that was offering to send people some 7024 welding rods or these new discs that he got for removing mill scale, and he offered to send them out to whoever emailed him to try out on mill scale and then on other things. So I have a lot of other things. I have a lot of steel with mill scale on it, a lot of steel that's like this in bad shape, because everything I use is, you know, basically scrap. I use a lot of bed frame rail. I use a lot of just whatever steel I can get my hands on. That's what I use. So I'm going to save the rest of this project for after I've run that disc on some mill scale and then on some, you know, just regular stuff that I use, so I can give him back a report, because all he asked is that whoever got the discs would answer some questions for him and get it back to him as quickly as possible. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I was lucky enough to be one of them that got one of the discs. He emailed me and let me know he was sending them to me, so I've got that on the way. So I'm not going to clean the rest of this up, because hopefully that disc will work awesome. I'll do some mill scale with it and see how long I can beat the shit out of that thing. So appreciate that, Greg, man. That's really awesome that you're doing stuff like that. I can't wait till I can afford to be able to do stuff like that too. That would be fantastic. So right now I'm still banging away on scrap steel. I don't get to work on new steel very often. I'm always using old beat up stuff like this. So I'm going to get my pieces and lay them out and make my cuts for the grate that I'm building. This is perfectly good enough for me to use today to weld on. And I'm very stoked to have this back and to be able to weld on it. Appreciate David for bringing it back to me, because he could have been a dick and said, no, you gave it to me, I'm keeping it. But it was a little too heavy for him, and he didn't have a concrete pad to roll this thing around on, and I've got a big old concrete driveway. So, yep, I could see somebody blew a hole in that with a torch. So here we go. I'm going to get some pieces out and yeah, I get to laying this out, get my cuts done, and then I can start assembling this grate and figure out what I'm going to use in the center of it.